Hello everyone, my name is Nitya Manuel. Today I'm going to teach you about virtual local area networks, or commonly known as VLANs. So the topics we're going to cover is the introduction, virtual local area network operation, types of VLANs, and benefits of virtual local area networks. Uh, so as an introduction, we have to just first describe about what LAN is. So it is a network that is covering a small geographic area such as home, office, or a group of buildings. And when we come to virtual LAN, or commonly known as VLANs, it's a group of hosts on switch with common set of requirements. A group of hosts communicate as if they were attached to the same wire, and so VLANs has the same attribute as that of a physical LAN. VLAN allows grouping to in-station services and devices. Each station do not need to locate on the same LAN segment. So to learn more about VLANs, you can check the link I have attached below. And this is the simple comparison between LAN and virtual LAN with the table. Broadcast domains with VLANs and routers. And the switch creates a broadcast domain, and then VLAN helps manage these broadcast domains. And VLANs can be defined on port groups, users, or protocols. LANs, switch and network management software provide a mechanism to create VLANs. Um, VLAN operations VLAN has a switched network that is logically segmented. Each switch port can be assigned to a VLAN port assigned to the same VLAN share broadcasters, and ports that do not belong to that VLAN do not share these broadcasters. This improves the network performance because unnecessary broadcasts are reduced. How do this work? Well, a bridge receives data from a workstation. It tags the data with a VLAN identifier, which is called explicit tagging. And in implicit tagging, the data is not tagged. VLAN determines the port on which the data is arrived. Tagging can be based on port from which it came, the source media access control or MAC field, the source network address, or some other field or combination of fields, which can be stated as the classification of VLANs, which we'll see later. Benefits of LAN includes they permit the network administrator to organize the LAN logically instead of physically. Uh, Now we have come to the types of VLANs. So they can be divided into three. The first one is port-based VLAN. The second one is MAC address-based VLAN, and the third one is protocol-based or network address-driven VLAN. The frame headers are encapsulated or modified to reflect the VLAN ID before the frame is sent over a link between the switches. So before forwarding to the destination device, the frame header is changed back to the original. Port. The first one is port-driven VLANs, the most common configuration method, and it is a user assigned by ports association, and it's easily administered through GUIs. It maximizes the security between VLANs. Its disadvantage includes does not allow for user mobility. The second one is MAC address-driven VLANs. Users assigned based on MAC addresses offers flexibility. For example, MAC addresses from a part of workstation's network interface cards. When a workstation is moved, no configuration is needed to allow the workstation to remain in that same VLAN. It impacts performance, scalability, and administration. Its disadvantages include it must be assigned initially in networks with thousands of users. Also, in environments where notebook PCs are used, the MAC address is associated with the docking station and not with the notebook PC. So consequently, when a notebook PC is moved to a different docking station, its VLAN membership must be reconfigured. So that's the biggest disadvantage of MAC address-driven VLAN. And the third one is network address driven VLANs. This the network IP subnet address can be used to classify VLAN membership. IP addresses are used only as a mapping to determine membership in VLANs. When selecting VLANs, the number of VLANs in a switch vary based on several factors. So the traffic pattern, the types of applications, network management needs, and scope commonality can be the major factors to select VLANs. The benefits of VLAN includes it allows the network administrator to organize VLANs logically instead of physically. There are easily moved workstations on the LAN. They easily add workstations to the LAN, and they can easily change the LAN configuration and control the network traffic. And they improve security, as we have seen on the previous table between the comparison of LAN and VLAN. So why do we use LAN instead of VLAN instead of LAN? It's for better performance, better security, reduced cost, and simplified administration, and much more. So for further details, you can check this resources and references I have used. This is it for today. Thank you.